first I couldn't find it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hallucinated all of this. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. I fully did not expect to film a darn tootin' thing today because I somehow am managing, even though I'm on antibiotics, to be getting worse. It might have something to do with the slightly sketchy doctor's appointment I had, but that's probably a story for another day. But regardless of that, no matter how stuffy I am or how much like the pressure on my brain is making me just completely unable to function, I really wanted to get into these lipsticks today. This little package has been sitting on my kitchen counter for like the past 2 days and I can't take it anymore. I gotta know what's inside. I mean, I know what's inside, but like I gotta look at it. So today we are going to be doing a little review of the Jaclyn Cosmetics lipsticks. These have been getting a lot of attention, so much attention, some really positive, some not so positive. I'm just going to unbox it, take it out of the bubble mailer with you guys today, try it on, and just tell you all how I feel about it. Now, I know there have been a lot of issues with shipping, and I actually personally thought I had like an ordering shipping issue, and I DM'd Jaclyn Cosmetics. So what happened was I went on the website by accident, literally by accident. I happened to be there like immediately after these lipsticks launched. I was just going to check out the website and I saw that all the lipsticks were available and you could just put them in your shopping cart. And I was like, is something happening here? So I didn't know it was launch day. So I just tried to throw a couple of lipsticks in my cart and it actually had like a checkout option. And I was like, oh. And I figured before everybody started like rushing to it, I should go ahead and start checking out. So I tried to go through the checkout process and things started to slow down pretty quickly, but I was able to place my order and then I just waited. After a couple of days, I noticed that I didn't even have like a confirmation that my order was placed. I thought that was kind of strange, and then I thought in my head, did I even order the lipsticks? Because that's something that I would do. Like, thought I ordered them and then like totally didn't. Then I went to my PayPal to see if the money had actually been taken out of my account, and at first I couldn't find it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hallucinated all of this. But I found it and the money had been taken out, but I still didn't have any type of like confirmation of the order being placed. And after a couple of days, I had seen that people had already been receiving their packages and like they're getting shipping confirmations, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what's going on with mine. So I reached out to Jaclyn Cosmetics through DM and I just said, hello, I'm sure you're flooded with messages right now, but I'm concerned about my order. I placed my order very quickly after launch and still have yet to receive a confirmation email or anything. The money was taken from my PayPal, but I've received nothing from the company. Is this an issue or something standard? Thank you. And then actually very quickly they got back to me and said, hey there, our customer service team is making their way through emails, as is the warehouse. We're working through the weekend to get orders out. Thanks for your love and support. And I just said, thank you for taking the time to respond. Looking forward to trying the lipsticks. So they actually got back to me, but I still was like waiting for any type of confirmation. So I went back on the website and I was like, I'm gonna do a little experiment. And then I proceeded to place another order for just a single lipstick to see if I would get a confirmation. And I didn't. So at this point I have already spent like, I don't know, upwards of $65 for 3 lipsticks, with the actual price of the lipstick, which is $18 plus the shipping and the taxes. And to be honest, I was getting a little bit frustrated, just like, where is any type of confirmation that I have paid for these lipsticks and I'm going to receive them? Well, I was looking through my emails. I noticed this like strange thing from Microsoft that said quarantined emails. Like they were those people in that movie, Quarantine. Quarantine. And I clicked it and lo and behold, there are my confirmations for my lipstick. So they just shoved them into this little email. They didn't appear anywhere in my spam, my clutter, nothing. They were literally quarantined, like away from everything else. So I did actually receive my confirmation, and I'm very sorry, Jaclyn Cosmetics, for taking up your time with that DM. Okay, so there's my entire ordering story. I know there are a lot of people that aren't receiving like confirmations and things like that. It did take mine a little while to get here. I placed my order on the 30th and I received it on the 6th. The 6th. So this is how it comes. There is a little bubble mailer here with just some like J logos on it. There will also definitely be timestamps in this video in case you want to skip all that like sinus infection fueled rambling in the beginning. A little bit of bubble wrap came wrapped around them, and then we have two kind of These are the little unicartons themselves. It does look like mine got a little bit smushed up on the ends, but if you guys are familiar with my channel, this is just commonplace. They're really, really pretty outside packaging actually. I like this kind of quilted pattern stamped into like the box itself, and then the Jaclyn in silver. They also have the shade names and the colors out here on the outside of the box. I got the shades Perfectionist and Fussy. And then the other one I have coming is Sophia. That'll be here sometime. We'll see if my email actually allows the shipment email through, or it's gonna shove it into quarantine like it's infected with something. All right, so I'm very excited to see the actual packaging itself. Of course, I've seen many pictures and things of it. Ooh, okay. One thing that people have been reporting is that their lipsticks are coming broken, so I'm very interested to see like the state of my lipsticks. I did receive these kind of ish during warmer weather, but it wasn't like crazy hot, and they have been sitting in my kitchen for a couple of days, so they should be fine. So here's the outer packaging. It is really pretty. It is kind of like over the top blingy, but like if you've seen Jaclyn Hill's house and that kind of stuff, it's very Jaclyn Hill. One like super tiny minor thing that I'm noticing is that the silver on the J and the H is kind of like scratching off, and you can see the white plastic underneath it. We have the lovely little shiny like diamonds on top, and they do have a nice heft to them, and the plastic feels nice and thick. All right, I am going to roll it all the way up just so I can see its condition all the way down to see if it's broken or anything, but I won't swatch it like this, I promise. So here we have the shade Perfectionist. Looks pretty good all the way around, nothing broken. And then we have Fussy. There are some like little fibery linty things on mine, and then right at the very tip, I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see that texture. Not 100% sure what that is. These both look like very pretty colors, something I would definitely wear, so I'm excited to try them out. I'm gonna do a little tiny swatch on my hand first, and then we'll move on to putting them on the lips. So first I want to show you guys like with just like one quick pass over. They really haven't been like warmed up to the skin's heat. I didn't put a lot of pressure on them, so this is what they just look like quickly applied. This one is ooh, they look very similar. No, they don't. Okay. This one is Fussy, and then this one is Perfectionist. So we have one that's a little bit more on the pink side and one that's a little bit more on like the brown. And then here are those two again, like really built up. So here we have Fussy and this is Perfectionist. I don't know, on the camera, it's coming off like a lot more pink. I don't know if I can fix that somehow in like editing, but it's kind of like pink, but it really doesn't look like that in real life. Alright, so there was just like a tiny little hunk of something in the Perfectionist lipstick. Not 100% sure what that was, but I got it out. It didn't leave like too big of a hole or anything. Just right there on the edge, there's some like hunk of something, but nothing too bad. Oh my gosh, breathing would be so cool right now. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit for this application so you can really see what's going on. My lips have been slightly exfoliated, and by that I mean I rub them with like a kind of scratchy towel. The first one I'm going to try out I think is Perfectionist here, and let's see what it does. Ooh. Oh, it looks so different on the camera. Creamy. All right, so here is Perfectionist on. I have to say it went on very smooth, very creamy, and I really like the shade. On the camera, it's definitely reading a bit more pink than it actually is. If I were a quality YouTuber and knew how to fix cameras and things, I would. But just know whatever you're seeing right now, just take down the redness like a notch or two. I actually really like this shade, and I could see this being like a go-to kind of nude for me. It's definitely creamy, very smooth. I guarantee you it's gonna come off on stuff. Yeah, that's a big old kiss print right there. It'll definitely transfer. So like, I guess with like any kind of cream lipstick, it's gonna transfer onto things. So it's something you probably have to like carry around with you in your purse or something, or in your pocket, or wherever you want to put your lipsticks. Here it is, super close up, sorry about that, on the camera. It's really pretty. It has like a nice shine to it, but it's like not too glossy. And of course I don't have a makeup wipe. Like kind of some graininess in the tip of the lipstick after it's been used, just a little bit of like grain to it. I don't know if that's an issue or anything. As I'm trying to wipe it off, it does seem like that graininess is kind of embedded into it. Okay, next up I'm going to try Fussy here, just kind of a little bit more on like the brownish side. Ooh, okay, this is a little bit dark for me and a bit more brown tone than I would typically go. Yeah, this one's definitely a bit darker. It's kind of giving me that like 90s grunge vibe a little bit. I definitely think this is like a pretty color, and this one's a bit more noticeable on my lips, and if you want something a little bit more on like the brown side, you could definitely go for this. To me, Perfectionist is like my kind of perfect nude. This one might not be my perfect nude, but I still think it's a pretty shade. So this is how this one is looking on the lips. Again, it has like a nice gloss to it, but nothing too overpowering. Real quick, I do want to see kind of how they blend together. So I already have have Fussy on, I'm gonna put Perfectionist like kind of here in the center. Oh, that's a thick coat of lipstick right there. They blend nicely. You might want to go a little less heavy-handed if you're gonna blend two together because it is a little lipstick I have on right now. I am noticing in my Perfectionist that there is kind of like a little hunk of something in there. I actually can kind of feel it on the lips. Not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see it, but it's right there. So this is kind of like the second little hunk that was in my Perfectionist. It didn't like poke me or hurt my lips or anything. I could just feel it like as it was running over my lips. It's actually right there. It's kind of clear. It's literally clear. It's on my fingernail. There's no way you guys are gonna be able to see this. So like right there on the tip of my fingernail, which you guys are, there's no way you're gonna be able to see that. There's just kind of like a little clear hunk of something, and the other little hunk that I took out was kind of the same thing. Not 100% sure what that is. I could just kind of feel it in the lipstick. It doesn't seem to be melting on my hand, so I don't know. I'm gonna slap on Perfectionist one more time just to see if I can feel any more hunks. Oh, I just really like this shade. Alright, you guys, so those are the two shades that I've received so far. I really like the formula of them. Super smooth, super creamy. With the exception of the little hunks in my Perfectionist lipstick. Still not sure what those are. I've been swatching it on the back of my hand kind of continuously and they keep coming out. I've been taking out the little hunks and trying to like warm them between my fingers to see if they'll melt, but so far they haven't been melting. My Fussy lipstick doesn't have those little hunks, so I don't really know what's going on with that. The Perfectionist one, I really like the shade of. I feel like I typically have to mix like a couple lipsticks together to get that kind of shade. I really like it. It's just enough pink for me without being overpowering. I will say that there are like there are a little couple little hunks of stuff in my lipstick. At first I thought maybe it was like flecks of like dry skin. I really did try to get off as much dry skin as possible, but the little hunks that I were taking out were like kind of rounded and hard, not like skin. I don't know if that's maybe it wasn't as finely milled as it should be. The lipstick itself I think is a good lipstick. It'll probably wear just like any other cream lipstick. Do I think it's a necessity? Probably not. If you just want to purchase one of these, I think your total is going to come like somewhere around $24 to $25, which is kind of a lot just for one single lipstick. If these were available in like Ulta or Sephora or something, you could just go to the store and pick it up, then it would only be $18. But when you add in that shipping and the tax and things like that, it does like start raising it a little bit. I definitely think the packaging is fun. It's not necessary to have like giant bedazzled jewels on the end of your lipstick, but it is fun and cute. There are a lot of things I purchased just because I felt the packaging was pretty, which is kind of, it's kind of an issue. But the only little critique I have for the packaging is the J and the H that close it together feels like a very thin, brittle plastic, and I'm kind of afraid that might break off. But other than that, they feel really nice in the hand. Like the glitter's all nice and smooth. It's not grainy or anything. Let me know what you guys think about these lipsticks. Have you ordered them? Have you not? Have you had any issues with your lipsticks? Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. But I guess that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. We do currently have a little giveaway going on right now. I'll link that video down below in the description if you guys want to check it out. It is a CoverGirl giveaway, and I'm giving you guys some of their like new palettes and eye makeup. So yeah, just thank you guys so very much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. I'm gonna go try to take some more sinus medicine and probably go sleep on the couch. And I hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!